How organized should leadership be among God's people? Who ought to be the leaders of local churches? Let's begin in 1 Chronicles 27. How many soldiers did David organize to be on active duty each month? Who are today's soldiers of the cross? This is the number of the people of Israel, the heads of fathers' houses, the commanders of thousands and hundreds, and their officers who served the king in all matters concerning the divisions that came and went, month after month throughout the year, each division numbering 24,000. Who were the military leaders of the first 6 monthly rotations? Do we rotate duties in our churches? Jashobeam, son of Zabdiel, was in charge of the first division for the first month. 24,000 were in his division. He was a descendant of Perez and chief of all the army commanders for the first month. Dodai, the Ahohite, was in charge of the division for the second month, and Mikloth was the leader. 24,000 were in his division. The third army commander, as chief for the third month, was Benaiah, son of Jehoiada the priest. 24,000 were in his division. This Benaiah was a mighty man among the 30 and over the 30, and his son, Ammizabad, was in charge of his division. The fourth commander for the fourth month was Joab's brother, Asahel, and his son, Zebediah, was commander after him. 24,000 were in his division. The fifth for the fifth month was the commander Shamath the Ezrahite. 24,000 were in his division. The sixth for the sixth month was Ira, son of Ikesh the Tekoite. 24,000 were in his division. Who were the military leaders of the final 6 monthly rotations? Helez the Pelonite, an Ephraimite, was 7th for the 7th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Sibbecai the Hushathite, a Zerahite, was 8th for the 8th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Abiezer from Anathoth, a descendant of Benjamin, was 9th for the 9th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Mahari from Netophah, a Zerahite, was 10th for the 10th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Benaiah from Pirathon, an Ephraimite, was 11th for the 11th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Heldai the Netophathite from Othniel was 12th for the 12th month. 24,000 soldiers served in his division. Who were the princes who ruled over each tribe in Israel? Furthermore, over the tribes of Israel, the ruler of the Reubenites was Eleazar, the son of Zikri. Of the Simeonites, Shephatiah, the son of Maacah. Of the Levites, Hashabiah, the son of Kemuel. Of the Aaronites, Zadok. Of Judah, Elihu, one of the brethren of David. Of Issachar, Omri the son of Michael. Of Zebulun, Ishmaiah the son of Obadiah. Of Naphtali, Jeremoth the son of Azriel. Of the children of Ephraim, Hoshea the son of Azaziah. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joel the son of Pedaiah. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh in Gilead, Iddo the son of Zechariah. Of Benjamin, Jaziel the son of Abner. Of Dan, Azareel the son of Jeroham. These were the princes of the tribes of Israel. Why was the census of adult males abandoned and not recorded? But David did not take up account of those 20 years of age and under, because Yahweh had said he would multiply Israel as the stars of heaven. Joab, the son of Zeruiah, had begun to number them, but didn't finish. And because of this, wrath came upon Israel, and this count was not included in the total of the Chronicles of King David. Who were the heads of various government departments under David? Do our churches have departments? Now Asmaveth, the son of Adiel, was responsible for the king's storehouses, and Jonathan, the son of Uzziah, was responsible for the storehouses in the country, the cities, the villages, and the towers. Ezri, the son of Caleb, was responsible for the agricultural workers who tilled the soil. Shimei, the Ramathite, was responsible for the vineyards. And Zabdi the Shifmite was responsible for the produce of the vineyards, stored in the wine cellars. Baal-Hanan, the Gederite, was responsible for the olive and sycamore trees in the Shephelah. And Joash was responsible for the stores of oil. Shitrai, the Sharonite, was responsible for the cattle which were grazing in Sharon. And Shaphat, the son of Adlai, was responsible for the cattle in the valleys. Obal, the Ishmaelite, was responsible for the camels. And Jediah, the Meronothite, was responsible for the donkeys. Jaziz, the Hagrite, was responsible for the flocks. All these were overseers of the property which belonged to King David. Who were the various advisors to David in the royal palace? Who advises our elders? Jonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor, a man of insight and a scribe. Jehiel, son of Halmoni, took care of the king's sons. Ahithophel was the king's counselor. Hushai the Archite was the king's confidant. Ahithophel was succeeded by Jehoiada, son of Benaiah, and by Abiathar. Joab was the commander of the royal army. Once established, who led local churches? Were elders men? Was celibacy mandated? Was this a one-pastor model or a pastoral team? Are local church elders also called overseers or bishops? Appoint elders, that is, presbyters or mature men, in every city as I commanded you, the husband of one wife. For a bishop, that is, overseer or guardian, must be blameless. How organized should leadership be among God's people? Who ought to be the leaders of local churches? You decide.